Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews back again for another episode. And today we have the next bag in the Buffalo 23 series. Buffalo Bags Hype. Pretty good bag, especially for the current conditions, and I'll get into that. This is a bag that I'm kind of iffy on just overall, but I will explain why. But before I get into it, I do have two sponsors, Black Sheep Baggers and the Cornhole Cave, blacksheepbaggers.com. Go check out their bags, boards, accessories, apparel, all the good stuff, top-notch customer service. Really can't go wrong. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off there. And the Cornhole Cave is a brick and mortar out of Wichita, Kansas. So go see the boards, go see the bags, grab a t-shirt, talk to Ryan. He's the owner. He's always there. Really good dude, runs online sales constantly, same or next day shipping. Pretty cool. So thecornholecave.com. And I have a Patreon down below if you'd like to support that as well. The Buffalo Bags Hype. I mean, it's Buffalo Boards, Buffalo Bags. I don't know what they call themselves anymore. I mean, it's like buffaloboards.com, but they have Buffalo Bags. I mean, whatever. They need to figure out their identity. That's all I got to say about that. But it's a nice bag. It reminds me of a Vandalize, a Psycho X, 989 with a little faster side, Widow X kind of because the fast side's different, but it's that material, Carnage. There you go. It's that slow side material on all those bags. It feels like a linen. It's not, but just kind of feels like it. But excuse me. Let's just get into price. As usual, Corbin did not check the website before recording, and his phone is down there in the tripod. So I want to say they're like 110. Somewhere in there. They're either 110 or like 125 on the site. Plus shipping, which you guys know this. It's my one qualm with Buffalo. I love their customer service. I love their family that they have there. I really like their bags. It's just their prices are just a little high. But then again, Ultra sells stuff for 125 and people jump all over it. So I don't know. I would just like to see them closer to the $100 range. I think that's more in the wheelhouse for a lot of people. When you get over that, it just gets a little much. But that's always been my one qualm, and that's just what it's going to be. It is what it is. Break-in method. So on these, I didn't even toss them because I know these materials, I know this bag, I know what it's going to do. I literally threw them in the wash with just a load of laundry. No wrinkle guard, nothing. Just toss them in the wash with detergent, whatever, toss them in the dryer after that, and I've thrown them, and that's really all they need. These materials do not take much to break in. So break in is super, super easy on them. You could achieve it by throwing in probably a day or two, honestly. Speeds on this guy. We're going to go like 5 to 6 on the slow, 8 on the fast. The only reason I say 5 to 6 on the slow, and it can dip down to a 4 sometimes, if the boards are sticky, this stuff is glue. The fast side doesn't care. It's the 8 fast side that I love. It's going to plow through regardless. It's going to be the same speed regardless. The slow side is very weather dependent, very condition dependent, very board dependent. So 3 Fs. We got fill, feel, and flop. So the fill is nice. It's Buffalo's fill. It's a nice mixed blend. It feels good in the hand, not too crunchy or anything, not overly smooth, just feels nice. I mean, it does the job. Overall feel of the bag is nice. Corner seams and edges are great. I mean, nice and rounded. I like that. Closing stitch is nice. Double stitch there. I do like that as well. Materials are good. The sublimation on this is pretty awesome. I like the designs on it as well. And overall flop, these things are going to become flop monsters, like 100%. That was probably the worst spin I've ever tried. These are going to flop like crazy. It's just the two materials that you get with these. They're going to become pretty floppy. And these aren't wrecked by any means, so they're not tacoing yet. But I've thrown, Psycho X and Vandalize are pretty much the closest to this bag. I've thrown those that were just absolutely destroyed. And even as I'm holding this one, I mean, it's folding over on itself. So it's just the materials and the fill. They're going to get floppy. Playability. I mean, you go on blocks and pushes, sneak around and drop on the backside. You can cut these for sure. Flops are difficult, very difficult, because the materials are so soft and forgiving and pliable that the bag doesn't want to throw over. It just wants to like kind of bunch and just stay there. So not really a bag for flopping, but definitely a good dirty bag. So block an airmail, push them in, slither around, drop, stuff like that. So let's get into some throwing here. My leg was starting to fall asleep there, so I'm sure this first throw is going to be beautiful. You see, I don't even have the carpets out or anything. I literally had an hour today, so I wanted to record a couple of videos while the weather was still halfway decent, and then I might go inside and take a nap before our evening plans, because, I'm talking too much. Dry in the throat here. I was up at 5 a.m. for work. Got a call from the emergency number, and had to go take care of a customer's problem. So I'm a little tired. A little baby nap wouldn't hurt while the All the kiddos are sleeping. So finally threw one down the middle. The bag isn't kicking. That's not the bag. That is me, and that is the board. My throw lately, sometimes I'm so beautifully flat. Other times it's just a little off kilter, and you guys know if it's off kilter, it just goes. So that's really me. So don't look into that too much because these boards are playing great right now, and the materials on these bags lend them to do so. It's really a nice combination. That's too far right. It's a nice combination for the outside conditions that I have right now. A little windy, which is okay, but humidity is fairly low. It's kind of warm out, so the board should be playing pretty quick. I was trying to grab that. I should have gone, but both corners are hanging up, so what can you really expect? Yeah, that wasn't really going anywhere. I was going to take an airmail. On fast side, that would have dripped, but that's my thing with the slow side. It is a good slow side. It's very, very usable. It's very beginner friendly. I'll say that as well. But there's just something about it that it just loves to hang up. And that's mostly in get up. That's mostly in slower conditions, I've noticed. Quicker conditions, it's probably going to go. Hello. But in slower conditions, 100%, it likes to hang. This fast side, it doesn't have that problem. It's not going to hang on you. This is my favorite fast side, that 8. I'm a big fan of it. I'm glad they did this on the fast side. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Instead of like a 6 or a 7, making a bag that was basically the same speeds on both sides. They did that with a couple of their other bags that they came out with. I don't know why I went slow side there. They came out with a couple other bags this year that I'm just not really sure why they didn't go with a faster fast side, but they're kind of going towards control players, maybe. It's just not in my wheelhouse. I like my fast sides get up. Sorry, Buffalo. I like my fast sides to be like an 8 or a 9 typically, but on some of their carpets they went with something a little slower, maybe to help with flops and cuts and stuff like that. And they don't really bunch too back, so I guess I understand it. But yeah, it's really trying to blow that storm in, isn't it? But yeah, I do like this 8 fast side. It's just right now in the current conditions, it's quick. It's definitely quick, especially throwing down on that board. It is ever so slightly downhill, so it does tend to play just a touch quicker. The see fast side, slow side, they both drop. It's really not a problem. Oh, I flung that too much onto my wrist. That was stupid. I just felt it. You ever throw a bag and you're like, nope, that's not actually what I meant to do. That's just what happened. Just trying to lob it up there. And if this far camera's shaking, I do apologize. Try to make it not shake in the wind. I mean, it's holding the phone. Skinny little tripod. It should be okay, but might be shaking a little bit. So, but these bags, I mean, they're nice. Yeah, I like that. I'm not trying to say the bag isn't nice. It feels good. It plays good. It's just not necessarily my speed range. Not necessarily my. Oh, that was a god awful attempt at an airmail. That it's just not necessarily my preferred material. Actually, it's the slow side that gets me. The slow side is just the thing. I'm not a huge fan of the slow side. I've just seen it hang up a lot. But I have tons of people around me that play with like Psycho X and Widow X, and that's all they want to use. And it shares the same slow side. Obviously, Mother Shuckers is local to me. They make the 989. It's got this slow side on it. There's so many people that love that bag. So it really just depends on what you like. I'm going to try a little flop cut around this. See if I can get it. It just kind of wanted to give up. See if I can get it again. Yeah, it's just giving up. It doesn't want to do it. And that's the materials, and that's okay. I'm going to go fast side and try to bring 2 of those in. Push that one out of the way. But I'm not crapping on the bag by any means. There are a ton of you watching this that are going to love it. I mean, there's a ton of you that love the Vandalize. They love Psycho X. They love Widow X. There's a ton of people that love this slow side. Me personally, it's not really my jam. But it plays nice. Like right now, I would throw it for sure. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'd definitely throw it for sure. I just almost wish it was a little stickier so I could kind of show you like really what it does when it gets sticky. I'm gonna try to backside airmail this and leave that there. I'm just trying. I'm gonna go slick side to give it as little friction as possible if it goes in. Oh, I went backside. That is for darn sure. I went backside, smoked the tripod. Oh, sorry about that. Gotta adjust that guy real quick. Oh, there we go. That's better. Definitely went backside, landed like right here. I'm gonna do one more down and back on these. Haven't been interrupted by the neighbor yet. Hoping it won't happen. Get in before it starts raining, and call it a day. Take a little nap, nappy nap. That's fast side there. I'm surprised that actually still cut that way. This fast side's normally not big on cutting, but it'll bully just like that. I mean, bully right out of the way, fall right in. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about what just happened there. Oh, that was not pretty. But no, I like them. The design on them's cool. The dude's getting hype. Definitely getting hype. Nice design. Buffalo's always had good design work, and I do like a black and gold combination. I have always been a fan of that. Yeah, Buffalo's good. So I mean, Mike, JJ, thank you guys, for sending these. Still got quite a few more of their bags to go. They are coming. I will get there. Slide over. Nope. But it's a lot of their series this year. Pretty darn good. I like them. A lot of them are carpet. I like that too. So I was considering doing the Fury today. I was like, I don't know. And I still might do that. Might go grab and do those. But I think I'm going to try to airmail. If it goes clean, that's cool. If it drags, that's also cool. If it doesn't go in, that is not cool. Not cool. Terrible. That's all right. But that, guys, is the Buffalo Bags hype. Check them out. There's going to be a lot of people that like this speed. 5 to 6.8, 4 to 6.8, kind of depending. There's going to be a whole lot of people that like these. So I do like them, 100%. If someone wanted to throw them, I would have absolutely no issue doing it. Just me, myself, I'm going to throw carpet 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time even. So that's about it, guys. That's short and sweet on the Buffalo Bags hype. If you guys like this one, please give me that thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.